Hi everyone, welcome or welcome back. This is Amy at Dino Budgets, and today we are going to be doing our budget for paycheck number 1 of April. So let's get into it. And first, as you know, we always got to see what T-Rex is trying today. Today, T-Rex is trying to climb the monkey bars. This was my absolute favorite. When I was a kid in grade school, I would do them so much, I'd get blisters on my hands. But I don't think T-Rex is gonna have that problem. All right, so today we are working on paycheck number 1 for my husband in April. He does get paid twice a month. And after we take out our tithe, the budget amount we are working on is $23.89 today. So as I said a little bit before in my previous video, I do try and split up the first paycheck and the second paycheck to kind of pay for different things. So instead of taking, half of the mortgage on this check and half of the mortgage out of the next to pay for the next month, I like to take it all out of the first one. So things like mortgage and, car payment and bills, most all of that comes out of the first. And then the second check of the month, I do a lot of these other ones. But if there is any left over, then we, attack some of these other savings funds and cash envelopes. So let's jump in. We're going to do $15,1402 for the mortgage. Car payment is $410. It's actually $409 and 1 cent. Like the 1 cent is the most annoying thing to me. But I always just budget $410 because that's easier to quick take out of the ATM to go pay my bill. And then I've always got a penny in the car. So every month the principal gets a whole whopping extra $1, but it's something at least. And bills this month, those are going to total $420 and 65 cents. So taking these 3 categories away from our budgeted amount is going to leave us with $44.70. Not much, but like I said, something is better than nothing, and anything above and beyond paying these right here is, kind of like a bonus to me, since most of my budgeting comes out of the second paycheck. So we are going to go ahead and take the $4.77 and put it into my savings. It's just easier to round so we know what we have working for us here. And all of these categories are going to come out in paycheck number 2. So I don't need to worry about any more. These are all of my digital categories that I keep in separate savings accounts, just because money in, money out so quickly on these, it's easier just to be able to have it set aside, and when I go to pay the credit card bill, take it out of the account and pay it. Things that I'm starting to save up in cash envelopes again, just because I want to have them on hand. We're going to put that extra $40, because after we take the $477 from that, we have our $40 left to spend and stuff. So we are going to go ahead and start with $5 in car maintenance, $5 for Barney. I'm going to start putting some money towards Christmas, so we'll do $10. I'm going to put money towards travel because we have that coming up in a month or so. Actually, a little under a month now. Gifts is going to get $5. Splurge is going to get $5. I'm calling it splurge for now, but I think I'm going to change this category name, but for the time being, that's what it is. And then savings challenges. If you saw my Instagram post, you will have seen that I scratched off a whole $1 for my first scratch off on the savings challenge. So I'm going to go ahead and total these, which is actually going to total $41, but I have $1 in my wallet as leftover rollover. So I'm going to actually use that to pay for the savings challenge. All right, since we have just a small amount here of leftover that we're going to be able to put in some cash envelopes, let's go ahead and stuff the money today together. Get out my general funds binder. And let's grab the money. We got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, and the 41. And then I do have some extra money here on the side that I will get into in just a second. So car maintenance is going to get a 5. Pretty much all of these are starting out empty right now because I'm starting from scratch on the cash envelopes. All of my digital stuff has been racking up nicely, but I figured time to get back into this. So Barney's gonna get 5. Christmas is gonna get 10. Travel is going to get 10. Gifts will get a 5. And splurge will get a 5. We have our mini Dino Savings Challenge that I'm doing as my first savings challenge towards some non-food related rewards for weight loss. So we're saving up some money for those. I did scratch the $1. It's a little hard to see. He kind of blends in with that Triceratops. So we're going to go ahead and stuff the 1. And then I'm going to go ahead and scratch another one and see what I will be stuffing for the second paycheck of the month. And I think I might actually end up scratching 2 just because this is the mini one. I have a feeling it's small amounts, but watch me be wrong, but we'll see. So let's go ahead and scratch this one. All right, we got 2. And 3. Awesome. Okay. So we'll be stuffing $5 next time. I think we'll knock out this mini one real fast and then start on the bigger challenges, which I know one of them is a much larger amount. All right, so I'm gonna flip back to travel. So like I said, we do have like a small weekend trip coming up here in the first beginning of May. And so I definitely need to start putting away money for that. I need to start budgeting out how much I need for gas. I have one more ticket for us to buy for the zoo that we're gonna visit. And then we need our food and spending money. So to get a jump start on it, we've been putting some money aside from gifts and family who wanted to put towards the trip because they're just sweet like that. And so I'm going to go ahead and stuff all this in there. So we're putting in 100, 152, 250, 270, 290, plus the 10 that's already in there. So we're going to have $300 to jumpstart us for our trip, which is really good. I think that's gonna take care of majority of our food and some souvenirs. So now we're just working towards some gas money and our zoo tickets, which aren't that expensive. So that is gonna be it. I'm glad to be back stuffing a binder so that I know things are being set aside for so we can be prepared for them. And so glad to have this time with you guys, and I hope to see you soon for our next video. So have a great day, guys, and keep on budgeting. Bye.